guys, this video is going to be about me doing a braid out tutorial, and I'm trying to keep it low because Mr. Man is sleeping, so I'm trying to be quiet. About me doing a braid out on wet hair. Okay, I have not done a braid out on wet hair in months, and I'm curious to see what it's going to look like. I'm a little afraid, to be quite honest. So before I get into that, I want to discuss something or ask of you guys to do something. And it's something that was weighing on my heart last night, and I got up and started thinking about it, and I'm just still thinking about it. But it is the holidays. You guys know Thanksgiving is like 2 weeks away. And I am a firm believer in helping those who are less fortunate. So if you can, go into your cabinet, get some canned goods, or, go into your closet. I know I did this morning. I went into my closet. I found a bunch of clothes that I can't wear, and I'm going to deliver them to a local charity. Try to do something during the holidays because there are so many people who are struggling right now. And again, like I said, I'm just a firm believer in having a heart of servitude. I feel that, I used to volunteer before I got pregnant. I used to volunteer a lot. Not a lot, but a couple of times out of the month. I feel that a lot of people don't volunteer or don't do things because they feel like they're working on themselves or they're trying to get themselves together. But what you don't realize is that when you help someone else, you really are helping yourself because it's going to come around, okay? It is a positive cycle. You give out positive energy and you get it back. So not to preach to anyone, but I just think that if we took the time out to do little things, not just during the holidays, but just helping our neighbors and just helping other people, it's just the world would be a better place because you will get it back, okay? All right, braid out. So for my braid out, I'm going to be co-washing my hair with the Suave coconut conditioner. I will be using the BioInfusion curl cream, and y'all, I think the longer it sits out, the stronger it gets. Oh, Lord, it is loud. But I promised myself I would not buy anything else until I finish all my products. And right now, I'm on the BioInfusion kick. I will be using the Kimmaytube's recipe as a leave-in, okay? And then I will be sealing it with my oils, all right? So I think I'm going to do about 15 or so braids. This is my hair today. I need to wash it. This is why it's big. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger as I get closer to my wash. So the next time you guys see me, my hair should be sectioned off. All right, so like I said, I co-washed my hair with the Suave conditioner, and I did end up using some of the Kimmaytube leave-in. So all I'm going to do is use a denim brush and continue to detangle my hair. I did kind of sort of detangle my hair in the shower, not as much as I should. And now I'm going to take some oil and place that on my hair. I will have all the products listed below in the description box, by the way. And again, I'm going to be using the BioInfusion Curl Cream. Again, it's a little loud, but like I said, the next morning, it's really not that bad. So just raking the product through my hair. And at this point, I'm just going to start braiding. I'm not the greatest braider in the world. All I know is to just keep the braid tight, and then towards the bottom, once I run out of room, since I can't borrow from another plait, I should say, or braid, I begin to twister and twist, as you can see there. Excuse me. So that is it, you guys. Hopefully this will turn out okay. Like I said, I'm going to do about 15 to 18 small to medium twists. So here it goes. You can see there that I kind of divided, or I kind of gave myself a side part because when I unravel, I want my hair to fall that way. I'm hoping my hair does go ahead and dry. It'll be about 20 hours. So I'll see you guys the next day. All right, you guys, it is the very next day and I'm getting ready for work. So it's time to take down the braids. I'm going to use a little bit of oil to prevent some frizz. My hair still is going to frizz up a little bit, just because it's just going to frizz up. And it took me about 10 minutes. Of course, you can see that the video here is speed through, but it took me about 10 minutes to unravel the twist because I really wanted to take my time to try to prevent as much frizz as possible. But like I said, I still got some frizz, which is fine because in my opinion, a little bit of frizz just looks more realistic to a natural texture or whatever. So you can see here I'm almost done unraveling, and I can already tell that I'm getting the pattern that I was looking for. This is what I was hoping for as an end result. So again, just continuing to take my time to unravel the braids. If I say twist, you guys, excuse me, I'm so used to saying twist, so I apologize in advance if I refer to these as twists, but we all know that there are braids. So at this point, I decided, because I could already tell that there will be some frizz, you know, just a little bit. I'm only going to further unravel some braids, not all of them. I was okay with having a defined look because I just did not know how this would turn out, especially since a few of the plaits were still wet. About 3 of them were still wet. So I really wanted to avoid definitely unraveling those. So again, just continuing to unravel. I did use a little bit more oil, and we shall see what this will look like here in a second. Alright, so just shaking that hair around a little bit. I'm trying to get some volume, y'all. It's just not as big as I would hope for. And using that pick to, again, fluff out at the roots. I even remember telling my coworker later on that day that I wish my hair was bigger. And he kind of looked at me like, you are crazy, but... I gotta have big hair. So I decided to pin this hair out of my face just a little bit, you know. So I'm gonna make a small pompadour there with 1 or 2 bobby pins, and that's it. It took me, I would say, about 18-20 minutes. Yeah, about 20 minutes for this hairstyle, but again, that included unraveling the braids. I will be resetting the braids again tonight because, like I said, some of them were wet. And then after that, I probably won't rebraid the next day after that. So I'm going to turn around here in a second so you guys can see the back. Alright, so here is the back here, and I went back and fluffed out that back a little bit more because of that hole you can see there. And so yeah, I'm happy with the end result. You know, I'm pretty satisfied. So I have some pictures here at the end, and thank you guys so much for watching, and thanks again to all of my new subscribers. Take care. Bye.